Hello everyone, happy Thursday. Last week's Theory Thursday, we talked about key signatures. And in addition to not having all sorts of sharps and flats written in your music, because you can just look at the key signatures also help us know what our scales are going to sound like, what our major scale in particular. So if you're in the key of C, you know that your Do from your major scale is going to be on the note C. If you're in the key of F, Do is going to be F. If you're in the key of A flat, Do is going to be A flat. So we're going to talk about scales and triads today. I'm going to use a little bit of the musictheory.net website that I showed a couple weeks ago, and then I'm going to show you something on Schoology. So the major scale, I'm not going to go too much into whole steps and half steps, but is a combination of different number of whole steps and half steps. And I like how this shows it on the piano, where you can see there's C, then it goes to D, then E. Here's a half step, so there's no black note in the middle from the third note to the fourth note. And it goes all the way up, and you can see it written out in a C major scale. For us, when we sing this, when we sing it with solfege, we'll start here, and I'm going to show the hand signs as well. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Now that would be the same no matter what note you start on. So no matter what key signature you're in, whatever you find your Do to be, the scale is then going to be the same up and down from there. You can look in here and see them build a number of other scales, but that's your major scale. All right, so then we are going to talk about some minor scales. There are actually 3 minor scales that they list in here: the natural minor scale, the harmonic minor scale, and the melodic minor scale. The natural minor is not one that we talk about as much. The major scale, harmonic minor, and melodic minor are part of the all-state auditions and honor choir, district honor choir auditions. But the natural minor, if you want to learn about that, you can go to musictheory.net. Now, the harmonic minor, if you see it written in the same key as the major key, the only difference is that the third note and the sixth note are lowered. So instead of me, you have may, and instead of la, you have lay. I'll go ahead and sing this one, singing it in the same key. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. We often talk about how this one sounds kind of Egyptian. So that's the harmonic minor. You can actually press a little button over here and hear it directly on your computer as well on this website. So that's pretty cool. So then the melodic minor, the final one that we're going to discuss, is a little bit different. It's different on the way up than it is on the way down. On the way up, you're going to have a lowered third, mi down to may, but the rest of it is going to sound major. The rest of it is going to sound like it's a major scale. So the way up sounds like this. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. On the way down, let's see if I can go here. On the way down, it's going to then lower the 7th and lower the 6th, and then keep the 3rd lowered to may. So on the way down, do, te, le, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Kind of confusing, but I'll sing it all the way up and down one more time. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, te, le, sol, fa, mi, re, do. All right, now we're going to do a little brief brief thing about the triads. I'm actually going to show this on Schoology. Oh, here's a great thing that you can see the scales written out all the way up and down on Schoology. This is in the prep packets for Allstate that are found in every class's Schoology. But right above that are the major triads. So we've got the 4 triads: major triad, minor triad, diminished triad, and augmented triad. And this is currently written in the key of F, 1 flat, so we're in the key of F. So our major triad, and triads have 3 notes. And when we sing the triads, we go up and down. So in a major triad, do, mi, so, mi, do, all normal from the major scale. Now the minor triad, minor key lowers the 3rd, so we're gonna, instead of mi, it's gonna be me, very similar to the scales. So a minor triad, do, mi, so, mi, do. Diminished triad lowers the 3rd and the 5th. So instead of so, you're gonna have say. Do, mi, si, mi, do. And then an augmented triad kind of goes back to the major, but instead of being major, the 5th is actually raised. So instead of do, mi, so, you've got do, mi, si. Do, mi, si, mi, do. Now, for the scales and triads, those are a big part of auditions for Allstate Choir and our district honor choir, so it's important to go practice those. In the auditions, they tell you a note and tell you what to sing. So they might say, and they go in order, but they would potentially say, sing a major triad. Do, mi, so, mi, do. Sing a minor triad. Do, mi, so, mi, do. Sing a diminished triad. Do, mi, si, mi, do. Sing an augmented triad. Do, mi, si, mi, do. And then the same for the scales as well. They'd give you new notes, and then you sing it right there. So it's great practice. Hopefully this sounded familiar, and if it didn't, you have all of these places that you can go practice them. And I hope you have a great Thursday. Bye.